Ephesians chapter 2. Also you, being dead in trespasses and sins, in which you once walked according to the age of this world, according to the ruler of the authority of the air, of the Spirit that is now working in the sons of disobedience, among whom we also all walked once in the desires of our flesh, doing the wishes of the flesh and of the thoughts, and were by nature children of wrath, as also the others. But God, being rich in kindness, because of his great love with which he loved us, even being dead in the trespasses, made us alive together with Christ. By grace you are saved, and raised us up together and sat us together in the heavenly places in Christ Jesus, that he might show in the ages that are coming the exceeding riches of his grace and kindness toward us in Christ Jesus. For by grace you are saved, through faith, and this is not of yourselves, it is the gift of God, not of works, that no one may boast. For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus on good works, which God prepared before, that we may walk in them. For this reason, remember that you who were once the nations in the flesh, who are called uncircumcision, by that called circumcision in the flesh made by hands, that you were at that time apart from Christ, having been alienated from the commonwealth of Israel, and strangers to the covenants of the promise, having no hope, and without God in the world. But now in Christ Jesus, you, being once far off, became near in the blood of the Christ. For he is our peace, who made both one, and broke down the middle wall of the partition of hostility, the enmity in his flesh, having done away with the law of the commands and ordinances, that he might create the two into one new man in himself, making peace, and might reconcile both in one body to God through the cross, having slain the enmity by it. And, having come, he proclaimed good news, peace to you, the far off and the near, because through him we have the access, we both, in one Spirit, to the Father. Then, therefore, you are no longer strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens of the holy ones, and of the household of God, being built on the foundation of the apostles and prophets, Jesus Christ himself being chief cornerstone, in whom all the building fitly framed together increases to a holy temple in the Lord, in whom you also are built together for a habitation of God in the Spirit.